The DNA of South Africans, even with all that we have been through or trying to get through, there's still sort of that feeling of everyone still having hope, I think. Great Domains is a very special place. We are the home to a lot of wines, and that is obviously destined for people that love wine, and that's what we're here for. We're in the privileged position to work with 117 wine estates from around the world, mainly in Europe, as well as work with 7 local producers, people that we love and people who make amazing wine. And those wines we supply to people that are passionate about wine, as well as a few restaurants, retailers and hotels. Whatever people didn't have before, they've got even less. So then you've got to ask yourself, can you help? A friend of mine, Jenny, who heads up the Young Children's Program at Penn.
I have the great privilege of heading up Penn's program for young children, otherwise referred to as early childhood development. Penn's Preschool Forum works with about 56 ECD centres across Gauteng. They are building the foundation for these children to flourish in years to come.
We established a Great Domains Trust. It was originally started in 2010. We were able to establish sort of a network where we could generate some funds, which logically made sense to put into something that we think is important, which is education.
90% of human brain development happens as young children between the age of 0 and 6.
With no education, you're just on such a back foot, and to ever sort of get out of that hole is impossible. Not being able to get a job, not being able to sustain yourself, look after your family, and those are all things that if that's not happening, then sort of everything falls apart. So a real impact can be made through education.
But if we'd make the most of that chance, the cycle of poverty that's been going on for multiple generations will be broken because they'll be able to reach their full potential. Corona just changes the playing field. And if we want to be able to carry on where we left off before Corona, we need to make sure that our teachers survive this time.
We were quickly made aware of the obvious need of something as basic as food. When people don't have jobs, they don't have money, and therefore you can't buy food.
We work and journey with between 180 and 200 teachers. That's nearly 200 families that aren't being fed. Most of them are single moms.
Relative to that dramatic event of what we're all still basically experiencing, we felt the need to take a portion of those funds to funnel it to what Penn was doing.
Anyone can make a difference. We all just have to do what we can, and then it's going to be okay.
We're in a position to, I suppose, make a small difference to possibly quite a few more people than we thought we could in terms of the way that Penn had structured the parcels, etc. To have hope, you need to be inspired by having people leading by example, whether it's someone on a sports field or having a particular culture in a company. And when you see the way people carry themselves or their behavior, that can inspire or instill hope, which I think everyone needs.